Chicago Cubs are going all out this year, and if Cody Bellinger being off the trade market wasn't a sign, we'll take this as one. Candelario has officially been traded to the Chicago Cubs from the Nationals. Now, why is this really important? Nationals fans, why should you be okay with this? And Cubs fans, why you should be really happy about this? Well, let's talk about it in this video. So first of all, Cubs fans, I think it comes with no surprise that this is a great move because you're filling in a third base position that's been kind of vacant, even though you've had players in there which has played a lot this season. Candelario is a guy that will be an anchor at your third base position, and honestly, him being a switch hitter and him being able to hit in the middle of your lineup is really good. Also, he's having an amazing season. That's why he was a big topic this MLB trade deadline in 2023. A lot of teams were apparently in on him, the Angels, the Yankees, the Giants, all these teams, but the Cubs got him. And that's important because the Cubs really seem like they think they have a chance, and I'm all for it. You signed dansby, Swanson in the offseason. You signed Cody Bellinger in the offseason. Cody Bellinger is having one of the best years of his career, and honestly, having someone like Candelario come is going to do really well. And for the rest of the season, you're going to have this guy that's going to hit in the middle of your lineup and be able to switch hit. That's an amazing factor to why this trade is going to be very important for Chicago Cubs for their future. If you guys do not know his stats, let me break them down for you. So he's hitting a 258 right now. He has a 3.3 WAR, he has a 342 OBP, a 481 slug, and an 823 OPS. He has a 128 OPS plus, which means he's 28% better than your average MLB player, and that is great because your lineup was already really good. Chicago Cubs, I've been saying this for a while, has the potential to be a really good team when all players are going off on all four cylinders. First off, Nico Hoerner. He's been kind of doing really well this season. You got Happ as well, some guy you had an extension with. He was a guy that was supposed to get traded last deadline, and then he wasn't, and then, you know, the whole ordeal. You got Cody Bellinger, who you signed in the offseason. This guy was supposed to be a wild card type of player. You didn't know if he was going to do really bad like last season, or do really well like he did this season. He was a name that was supposed to be traded at this deadline, and he didn't get traded because the Cubs just went on a win streak. I mean, they're still going on one if I'm not mistaken. You got Seiya Suzuki, which is kind of becoming, you know, one of his own. You got dansby Swanson still, which unfortunately I believe is coming back from an injury of sorts, but it's still dansby Swanson. The dude is a World Series winner. The Cubs have a lot of things going for him on top of their pitching. I think Candelario is a great fit for your team, and it's a person that a lot of people wanted on their team. And honestly, if you're a Cubs fan, I just want to know what you guys think. I'm very excited talking about this because I think this is an amazing move, and especially in big games in the playoffs, he is going to come up and be a problem for pitchers because you're probably going to slot him maybe 6th or 7th, I would assume. So you're going to have, for example, say like Nico Hoerner, then dansby Swanson, then like Bellinger, and then, okay, next inning, you're going to have someone like Seiya Suzuki, or for example, Candelario. Like, you're going to have names back to back that pitchers are going to have to worry about. And if he's really going on a heater like he has been recently, I would be happy just to have him on my team. I would like to read something from Jordan Campbell from the Cubbies Crib website. This is what he had to say about why Jeimer Candelario coming to the Cubs would be really important. While the Cubs have a desperate need for an impact bat, the team is hindered by their current roster construction. The Cubs do not want to play Christopher Morel at third base, and with anchors in place at all 3 outfield spots as well as in the middle of the infield, Morel is forced to be the team's designated hitter because of the need to have his bat in the lineup. Given the preference, the only spot where the Cubs could add a hitter would be third or first base. That would be the reason why Candelario is such a great fit. The issue is the price, as the Nationals likely are in position to receive a top 100 prospect for Candelario given the lack of positional players on the market. While the Cubs are viewed as buyers ahead of the deadline, it would seem unlikely that the team will be overly aggressive in the moves that they will make. While Candelario with his 121 WRC plus would be a near perfect fit for the Cubs will likely not be inclined to move the prospect capital that would it take to acquire him. Now, of course, we know they did make that move to get Candelario, and I think this is a great fit. Now, from a person that really enjoys watching Cubs baseball, he says this would be a perfect fit, and obviously, like I said, your DH position, he's probably going to be playing at third base because Morel is going to be your DH, which I don't know if I mentioned yet in the video. But anyways, I think this is a great representation for the Cubs, and I think it's just a great trade overall. It's just, as a fan, you should be happy because it means your front office is going out and doing something, which not a lot of front offices are. I mean, they want to see their team in the World Series again. They want to see their team in the playoffs because ticket sales and things like that, and just want to be competitive about the sport of baseball. I think this is a great move. I generally am curious what you guys think is going to be in the trade package, or if you guys think this trade package is worth it. Now, if you guys do not know, the Nats are going to be getting DJ Hers and Kevin Made per John Morosi, which he just tweeted literally 5 seconds ago. I think this is an okay trade package for Candelario. I think Nats fans, you should be kind of happy that you're getting 2 prospects back that are supposed to be pretty decent. Nats fans, I know there's a lot to desire because you want your team to be really good and make the playoffs, but you guys are in the middle of a rebuild. You should just be happy with what you have. I think CJ Abrams is a great future, and obviously losing Candelario is kind of sad because it means like your season is kind of over, even though you probably expected it to be by now. But I think this is a great fit for both teams, and honestly, I'm curious, who do you guys think won the trade? I think the Cubs won, and I think the Nats got something back that was desirable. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Joe. Have a great day or night when you're watching us. Have a good one. Bye.